Hi, today we are going to discuss a topic about digital service taxes. Now, it is also called as equalization levy or Google tax. Google tax. Now, first of all, what is this digital service taxes? See, India is the first country which has levied 6% in the world to introduce 6% equalization levy in the year 2016. 6% Google tax in 2016. Now, why it has introduced? What was the reason behind this? See, suppose there are two countries, country A and country B. Suppose this is India or this is some other countries like USA. Now, if the US company, for suppose you see, countries from USA, okay, they establish their physical presence in India, and under the IT Act 1961 they are paying corporate taxes. Okay, they are paying the corporate taxes under the IT Act. So these are called as resident FRIMS. Okay, they are called as residence FRIMS. But those countries, those companies or firms which don't have any physical presence, like Google, Facebook, Amazon, or any other things, but still they are doing businesses in India, they are called as a non-residential firms. Okay, they are called as a non-residential firms. Now, why India has introduced? See, India said that those companies which are earning revenue, okay, from India, on them there is no tax collected, right? There is no tax collected those companies which are earning money in India. So India said that DST is applicable to US companies because the market of digital services is dominated by the US based firms, right? So what happens now? Suppose the company A is there. Okay, company A is there, and this company A is giving some digital services to Facebook, that is only on advertising. Okay, only on the advertising. So it was initially on the advertising. So this is also called as advertising tax, digital advertising tax. These are also called as digital advertising taxes initially. So online advertisement services, for online advertisement services. That means, for example, company A, which is in India, is giving online advertising some projects for the online advertising services to the Facebook, and Facebook is earning some around 100 crores of rupees. 100 crores of rupees. Now on this 100 crores of rupees, 6% is levied on total revenue earned, not on total profit. See here, total revenue earned. Okay, total revenue which is earned, that is your 6%. So this is called as a Google tax or digital service tax. So recently what happened in India, recently 2% tax has been levied on the 2% tax has been levied on your e-commerce. So in the March 2020, the government expanded the scope of this levy. So whatever the goods and services in the country sold in the country by online e-commerce platform, non-residential, that too, okay, that is operating in India, and non-residential online e-commerce is non-residential, the transaction 2% on these companies, okay, 2% is levied if the business is more than 2 crores. 2% is levied on the business is more than 2 crores. But other countries like France, in Europe, the tax rate is 3%, like France, UK, Spain 3%. To Hungary 7.5%. We are only leaving 2%. Poland, Kenya, they are generally 1.5%. Okay, and there are 15% also. So this is your digital tax. Now, what is the controversy now related with the digital tax? So recently, what happened? US set, then suspends the tariffs on India and 5 other over digital tax. Okay, now what is the issue? You see here. So issue starts with the USA, Office of United States Trade Representation, USTR. Okay, this is a USTR. This is called USTR. Now you see, United States, they are more concerned with 2% digital service tax which was introduced by the government of India, and they says that it discriminate US businesses and controversies settled principle of international tax law. So what is an argument put forth by them? They are concerned that under the US Trade Act 1974, which authorizes it to appropriately respond to the foreign country's action, okay, any foreign country's action that discriminates or negatively affects US commerce. So the argument put forth by the US is, it states that the DST discriminate against US digital business. First, DST, digital service tax, is discriminating against US digital businesses because it specifically excludes from ambit of domestic digital business, excludes from ambit of domestic digital business. This is the first argument. Second argument it put forth is that DST does not extend to identical services provided by non-digital service providers. DST is not extend to identical services provided by non-digital services. Okay, but India said, now what is an argument put forth by India? India said that it may be predominantly appear that DST is applicable to only US companies because the market for digital service is mostly dominated by US based firms. Number one. Second, any company which has permanent residence or in India, they are already excluded since they are subjected to the tax in India under the IT Act 1961. That is corporate tax they need to pay. So they have been excluded. So this is an argument put forth by India. Okay. This is about your DST, digital service tax.